Good afternoon. I hope all of you had a good weekend so far. All I did yesterday was clean up. That's it. And I was cleaning my entire house because I had like 50,000 packages, right? And I have to like clean up the boxes. I have to return some of them. It's awful. And so I was breaking down cardboard. I got paper cut. I always get paper cut whenever I deal with cardboard. It sucks. I hate it. Good afternoon, Nami, Jason, Sa MB, and High Speed and Draco. Hope y'all are doing well. I overslept. I went to bed at a pretty reasonable time. Oh, and hi, Targoshi. Hope you're doing well too. I I overslept. I don't know how I could sleep for 15 hours. I don't get it. Oh, 7 day one. Oh, 7 said it. The team I was well, I didn't help them at all. Everyone already knew the encounters. So, uh, well, I guess there's some like mechanics that made them white, but it don't matter. Oh, and hi, Shuib. Hope you're doing well. And Janet, hope you're having a good weekend. Unless it's already over for you. I was just watching. I wasn't helping anybody. They were stuck on War Priest for like 8 hours. And I heard that Astacross was stuck on War Priest for 20 hours. And then they quit. I think they went to bed at like 3 a.m. ST? I don't know. They went to bed. Some of them had work because they didn't expect it was going to take this long. So now the team's in shambles. I thought about joining them because I feel like I could be, like, I don't have any gear. But the way that they changed Destiny 2 was you could be like level 10 and then you can match your power light. Like, just think of it as like a level bar or something like that. I'm level 10. If someone over there is like level 100, I will get moved up to their level for raids if I'm in their party. So I don't have to worry about that. And so I was thinking about this stream, me streaming, trying to do a day one. Because I'm not bad at them. I think if Destiny 3 ever comes out, I'm going to be a Destiny player. Like, I'm going to, like, legitimately just, I'm doing Destiny. I want to do a day one. I so want to do a day one. But I'm never prepared enough. I'm having a blast. D2 is fun. I ain't suffering on Pantheon. Oh, yeah. I think they're going to try to run it back. But with a new team. Top power and -5. So if someone got 550, your power is 540. Yeah. I didn't know about the -5 part. Go, Oopsie, go. Yeah, 15 hours of sleep is kind of crazy if you ask me. Oh, hi, Demos. If D3 comes out, I want to try to catch the hype on release since I didn't for D2. I was looking at my Destiny tracker, and I don't know if it's wrong, but it said I started playing in 2018. And I feel like that might be wrong, because it switched from being on Battle.net, because it was owned by Activision Blizzard, and then they sold to Sony, and then Sony put them from on Battle.net over to Steam. So I don't know if it was in 2018 they moved, but I played a lot of Destiny. And hi, Graham Cracker. Hope your work's being less busy. If D3, oh yeah. And hello. Hope you're doing well, Demos. It's a no, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. How did the weekend go like that? Didn't play a single game yesterday. Except, I guess, on my phone. I have an idle game I'm playing. That's it. Alright, Factorio time. I remember I left some notes for myself, thankfully. Because if I didn't have them, I'd be completely lost. And hello, JK. Hope you're doing well. It is Sunday, yeah. Alright. It says check the pings. The pings... Wait, I thought I only had 3 things to do. I have to change the title. That's 5. Konnichiwa, Kambo. I got 5 things to build. I have to edit my titles. Apparently, I was mistaken. This is why you check the pings. I got 5 things to build. Konnichiwa, mina slimes. Started Destiny 2 in 2019, but didn't get past level 20 and retained 0 information, so I'm fresh. Oh, basically, if I played Death World hardcore for 10 minutes, I don't consider that a fish factory. That was 10 minutes of just suffering. So many things to do. So many. And hi, I landed. 0 internet all yesterday. Struggled to keep streaks was powerful. A good thing I didn't stream. That was one less thing to worry about. That's what notes are for. Mm-hmm. I love notes. Okay. Red... we have to make the red circuit part of this factory and blue circuit part. That's not in the network. Am I... Oh, you're not in the network because you're not powered. Alright, one thing solved. If you want, expand here. We do need more copper plates. That is true. Target full. Don't tell me this isn't connected properly. Oh yeah, no, I didn't do that. You know what? The substation, I can get rid of this. Maybe I do another design of... Wait, no, I already did that. I already did a design like that. It's called the iron area, which biters keep biting. And to do this, we do that. Honestly, why don't I just make it go the other way? Okay. Now you're disconnected. Connect. You're still disconnected. What? Where's the load-bearing power? Oi. Okay. Now new load-bearing power. And hi, Photic. Hope you're doing well. Destiny 2. Oh, and W160 streak. I really appreciate that, Shaq. Actual insane numbers. D2 became too pay-to-play nowadays. I dropped it off for good. I think that they tried to take the Destiny 1 model and make it into a... what's the easiest way I could say? I forgot all the terminology. My brain's like booting up. I'm still in like the boot up sequence. Because I kind of just woke up. I want to say... That'll probably get munched up. Monopolized? No, it's that's a stupid terminology. Live service. That's what it's called. They're trying to really make it a live service game. What? Damage? I just said my brain was on a boot up sequence. If I see like 50,000 spitters spitting on my stupid conveyors, I see the spit. How How did that one little noodle get past? What broke? One power pole? One stupid noodle got past my defenses. What? Was there not more? Wait, is that death? That doesn't look like corpses. Not like they could reach anyway. It was one noodle. That's it. What did I do to piss that one off? That's what made the game less popular. I think they also cannibalized Destiny to try to make Marathon successful. They just moved everybody over. And, well, you know how that goes. You have to fully put some defenses around. Don't hide Harinji or ringing. I don't know. Hope you're doing well. Said yesterday elsewhere, but D2 is a live service without the live or the service. The service was I don't know, what was it? Some updates. You had to pay for dungeon keys now. They took that out of the playbook of ESO. And ESO, in order to get the best gear, you know what you had to do? Pay money for the dungeon. It's why I didn't want to play ESO, because I'm like, this sounds so lame. I really do not want to be limited behind money. Sounds awful. Pronunciation is whichever one you can't do. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm not on the tracks. Actually, we're gonna go... What? I was like 1 foot away. I could have grabbed onto that. For me, learning new raids was low odds on people LFG wanted experienced players. The way that you have to do it is Sherpaing. People love getting Sherpas. Like, unironically, I guess the Destiny 2 clan that I'm a part of, they love Sherpas. Because you get, like, little notification, like, not notification. I don't know, it's like a tally marker that tells you, oh yeah, no, I've Sherpa'd this many people. And they took that with pride. You just have to find those people, I find. Okay, first things first, I really need blue circuits. But the copper situation's kind of sucky. So, we're gonna expand it a little bit more. Because I think I can. So we just copy and paste. Why does everything have to be in the way? Okay, I don't really care about this center block. Oh, hi, Lifeless. Hope you're doing well. I was more PvP focused. Remember when Comp first released it? Out to get red. Play more. I didn't like PvP. I tried Gambit. I was a Gambit enjoyer for a while. And then I realized, am I really having fun with this? It was when Queenbreaker was awful. And I thought to myself, I don't want to do this. Sounds awful. Why would I willingly put myself in a situation like that? Instead of doing T-junction, I want to do merge. Because it's gonna distribute. And I actually care about that now. Where are my mergers at? Would I move that one down? I can move. Okay. Guys, if you hit the new player wall, that's advanced oil processing. Yep, this is my second factory. I did all the ratios and all that in the beginning on my first factory. But right now, I'm kind of just like doing it via vibes. So I'm just vibe checking if I have enough of what I need. And if so, yeah. I've also messing around with green circuits a little bit. Or I guess the color doesn't matter. Messing around with circuits, making sure I always have petroleum. I'm not really refining too much of the other material. I have a little bit of heavy oil, but I don't have any use for light oil right now. Wait. What I will do... I can't read. Cannot connect to wire. I really just have to like pipe this around. I'm gonna make a circuit thing where it reads the contents of the light oil and the petroleum. It's gonna stop converting it. Because output full, I'm having problems with that right now. I just gotta fix this up a little bit. Hold up. I know there's crude oil, but is there polite oil? Good question. I don't think so. Okay. Connect that tank to that tank. To here. Oh, crap. Wait, if we use the same thing, is it gonna... I guess? I've never done this, but would it be uncouth if I did that? So now they're all connected via circuit. Can I just be like, enable that? We have petroleum gas, if that is greater... No. We want it to be disabled when that's it. So if it's less than or equal to, we'll say if it's a half tank or something, like half tank is going to be 12.5 or something. I don't know, set it to 1,000. That's 1,000. Just do 10k. Okay, now you're gonna be active. Yeah, these will only turn on when I'm low on petroleum. I gotta do a second condition, which I think we need the comparing... Which comparing one combinator? It's either... It's one of these. We can compare them and be like, if they're both true, then this. But I'm just doing it so I have petroleum. Tracking is what got me to circuit control. Me wanting to have belts be alternating on one side is what got me to circuit. Honestly, that was it. For me to fail at for a lot of the time. Managed to get the raid exotic kept in... Oh. I was hearing Edrana's theme was playing Woowa. Didn't know where it was coming from. Were you playing Woowa before Edge Runners, or did you get into Uwa because of Edge Runners. Because I feel like if you liked Uwa, you probably already watched the anime. Hey, bulls? Thank you, Zarganos, for the 75 stream. I don't know what that means. What do we need? 6 more of those. We need gears. I'll go pick up. I'll be back. You understand if you just say it out. I'm not gonna say that. You're not fooling me this time. How goes the industry? It goes well. How are you doing, Nathaniel? We need a splitter times 2. I'm upgrading everything to red belt over here. Just because I need it for the middle. Middle needs red belt. Let me use my cool blueprint of upgrade. Wait, no, I'm gonna redo this area. Okay, temporary setback. Now, there was a very simple way of doing the little thing. I think it was that. Yeah. So I think if we have this come down here. No. Wait, how am I gonna... If I have this, how am I gonna get this top part over? Like an underground? But I mean, I guess I could use an underground because it's Easter. We'll just do a simple underground belt. I'll go. Oh wait, we have to do that. Perfect. Or we can use... Where is it? This. That'll also work. You know, I've been wanting to use that design. I'm using it. It'll look beautiful. What is this underground? Oh. It's beautiful. And now we connect. Beautiful. Ultra Cube mod has light from emotional flows. I don't even know what that means. Light euphoria. Sounds lovely. Okay. See, isn't it beautiful? That looks amazing. Now we just need to increase. It can be. Wait, no, it doesn't need to be red. This doesn't need to be red down here. It needs to be red leading up to the splitter. Oh, wrong blueprint. Get that out of here. Like your smelting design? Thanks. We don't use coal as much as the copper, so we don't care. Honestly, get this out of my inventory. Ryder X, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the doodles. Where's the Dan? I need them to convince me to get Taco Bell. Why can't I convince you to get Taco Bell? What? I'm like a Taco Bell aficionado or something. Got tired of the meds. There's nothing worse. Oh, W50 stream streak. Thank you. That's a huge streak. All right. No, we need more gears. I don't know how I already ran out of them. What should I get? I'm craving it. Nothing big. Okay, last time I had Taco Bell, I had a crunch wrap and it tasted like literal melted plastic. So don't get a crunch wrap. I don't know what was wrong. Bro Crow, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm streaking through stream. Do not, please don't streak. I think that's illegal here. Haven't had Taco Bell in a while. I had it, I don't know, like 3 days ago. I don't know. I've just been feeling miserable. Like, I've been feeling unwell. I won't say miserable. My mental, never been better. I don't know. What do they have at Taco Bell? If you have the app, get the $5 box. That one's pretty good. You should link your Twitch in your YouTube description. You can do that. I guess I should. Yeah, that's a good idea. Random hype drink. I have 3 restaurants within minutes of me. One of them is Taco Bell. Oh. My Taco Bell? I also have a Taco Bell. It's a little bit more of a drive, but it's good. It's within yoinking range. I can't afford Taco Bell. You know, it's kind of wild to me that other countries don't like have Taco Bell. I don't know. It's like the American experience of having these fast food places. So I can't imagine it not being there. I do find that Taco Bell is like one of the most affordable of all of the food. I don't like any of the main choices in the Luke's box. I like the cheesy gordita crunch. So my go-to order is cheesy gordita crunch, the soft taco potato soft taco, and then the little tiny side box of potatoes. And sometimes Maki can have the potatoes. Most times I don't really eat that much. But I do get a large Baja Blast, I tell you that. at McDonald's, Burger King on each side of work. Literally, I left is Burger King or right McDonald's. Not even a whole mile. We have our own fast food places, even if most are American. I heard that for Thanksgiving in Japan, they be eating KFC because they think it's an American tradition. Alright, we did expand the new patch of copper, and our production is looking good. Honestly, it's looking like we have too much. So I might do a splitter here. Is that gonna mess up anything? I hope. Instead of a yoinker, we could do a splitter because it goes into a T-junction, so it's not gonna ruin anything further on. But yeah. Once we get into actual production, it's gonna be kind of rough. We might have to use an actual splitter here too. That's true. KFC, McDonald's. I don't know about the McDonald's part. And Taco Bell in Korea. Korea? There's a channel that keeps on popping up in my feed, which is a guy trying to recreate a ton of Mexican dishes in Korea, but they don't have, like, you know, the ingredients that you normally use for Mexican food. And so he's, like, considering growing his own tomatillos and all that. And I find that cool. It's like, my love is Mexican food, and I can't get that, so I have to make it myself. Oh, there's no, song request on right now. Well, one forgot to turn it on. And two, shorter stream today. I woke up late, and me waking up late has eaten into stream time because I had stuff after stream I had to do. AKA, I have to go make dinner and go get ingredients for dinner because I have enough energy that I'm like, oh yeah, no, I could probably start cooking again. I ain't feeling too bad. Excited for 2.1 changes? I am too. I hope I'm gonna like them. A food? Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be making. I made spring rolls yesterday. They were delectable. I don't make like shrimp spring rolls. Like if you think of spring rolls, usually it's like some kind of marinated pork and then shrimp on it. I don't eat shrimp. So I just put thinly sliced beef and marinated that. So I might make more spring rolls. I got Thai basil, cilantro. I kind of started making my own style. It's not like the traditional style. I use Chinese spinach, boil it, and use that instead of lettuce. Unslime Monkey, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. If you need a raid and run, please do go take care of yourself. Eat food, drink water, go rest, go chill after stream. But if you have some time, let me know what you're up to. Factory time, yippee! Putting them all into one circuit is fine as long as contents is in check. Okay. I gotta do more experiments with circuits. Read contents, do not check. Unless I want it to read. This one we have to read. I just wish the wires were longer. Nice to be. Thank you for the raid. I was also playing Factorio. Oh, nice. Are you... I find that most Factorio players I encounter are like, you know, 100-ish hours, like kind of getting started in the game versus 10,000. I gotta move my car. Hold up. Beep, beep. Profi Spiler. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That sounded German. Okay, we moved the cars. Read from entire belts feature with circuit control. Mm-hmm. I think I made that too. Oh, wait. No, no, no. Stop putting him down. Thank you. So this is 10. We need 2 more of these and also 1. If we get 2 more on each side, that means we'll have 12. I sure hope that my pipe situation isn't going to be annoying. Another person suggested, oh yeah, but Alpha 3K, nice. Are you doing like mod, space age? I'm on base game, no space age. I don't have that yet. Got distracted, I'm here now. Oh, hi Namo. How you doing? No space age, all ball. Well, I hope you're having fun with your playthrough. I'm currently trying to actually get everything situated again. I had a lot of problems with things biting my base. And I'm trying to fix it. Oh, wow, vanilla. Okay, so basically on the same feel. I am also. Real question is how much of the time is AFK? I mean, I'll say like 99% of my time is just AFK and brain, trying to think about what I'm doing. Like right now. I gotta make sure I'm making the efficiency modules. I don't have them not made by hand yet. I don't have a little factory for them because I'm making the red circuit factory. So we gotta wait a little. Green circuits, yeah. Lazy back. Oh, that's what you were doing. Okay, that achievement. Yeah, I know that. I know that one. That one sounds awful. And like a lot of AFK. What is it? Like 111 items? Oh, it's under the ones I can't do. I already craft. Yeah, 111 items. Can't. What's the end product of all this factoring? Blue circuits, hopefully. I really need blue circuits crafting, and I haven't got them crafting. But if you're talking about the end goal of this playthrough, I don't know. Continue learning. Growing the brain. That looks right. Actually, I don't want the design. Sucks. Achievement doesn't sound lazy at all. What do you mean? You have to just sit there. It's not lazy because you want to be, it's lazy because you have to be. I also only have 400. Control Z. Oh, nice. I always forget about the Control Z because that requires me to remember. Wait, no, give me that back. You bots are stealing from me. Stop that. No. Actually getting robbed. Look, if you're gonna put a storage chest down, put it over here. Recommend build. Item run is not that AFK. Is especially in the beginning, you have to keep changing fabric. I mean, yeah, I guess I couldn't just be sitting around. I'd have to be like, oh no, I don't need these anymore. I gotta go do that. Can you build Taco Bell? I could build a Taco Bell parking lot. um... Alright, these are my cars at the Taco Bell parking lot right next to the drive-thru. But how are you doing, Ignis? Oh. Are you gonna have time for the new Warframe update coming out in like 2 days? Wait, no. I can't count. 3 days? Good. That's good. I can't wait. Okay, this has to be in the storage area. Perfect, perfect. I have no idea if I will, but probably. Are you streaming it? I will stream it on Wednesday. I think I'm gonna dodge the Overwatch update on Tuesday. Because one, it's unless somehow Overwatch wins Tuesday, I'm not gonna be playing that update. I have too many other things that I gotta do. And I highly doubt that I'm gonna finish this factory in like 2 days. So it's gonna be a mix of Warframe and Factorio. But I will say I was a Warframe streamer first. AFK, 6-month-old asking me if... Alright, we'll go hang out with your 6-year-old. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. I'll hang out. Okay, well that many efficiency modules probably didn't make a dent in the pollution. I saw a playthrough of someone doing that achievement thinking, oh, that looks annoying that you gotta run around just to make stuff. I guess you don't really experience that kind of pain until you're there. These ones are always slower. Why? Target full, that's why. Which means that this wasn't efficient from the start, but I already knew that. This is just to get it off the belt, you know? Ya heard, ya feel. That'll fix it. Temporarily. Speaking of Warframe, I got the 60% bass assist. Nice! That weapon's so good. I hate that weapon. It feels underwhelming when you consider the concept of incarnates. Incarnates seem like the best thing in the game, and anything that's not them is subpar. That's kind of my mentality. What 5 things? Temporarily expand my copper production, which I've already done 1, so I'm not doing 0. I just copied and pasted. And then I made the beautiful double lane splitter. So we expanded that. I gotta go put some efficiency modules, 2 of them, because I gotta put a radar down there. This is my mining of the iron. And I want 2 efficiency modules per. And so I'm just constantly crafting them in the meantime. I gotta do that factory on a patch of copper. New train fuel station. Because right now I'm fueling the train by hand. Stupidly. And then finish my red to blue circuit factory. Alright, we're getting new incarnates too. Yippee! I have to go back into the awful steel path. Circuit mines. Yippee! I know a couple maniacs who farmed every single incarnate. I got lunch from Taco Bell today. Ooh, what'd you get? Were you really quiet there? Your noise gate a bit too high. Looked like you were reading, but I couldn't hear it. Okay, this microphone is like good, but also bad. Because if I look away and talk, it's gonna be different. And I also am very quiet. But I also get very loud. I can screech, but most of the time I don't. So I just gotta like put it in a good position and it's not. Currently working on 100 times science cost no bidder run. Anyone need 1.2 GW of solar power accumulators? You know, that's not the first time I've heard of people doing like no bidders, but like the science is insane. Both is good. I just think that things without incarnates are subpar. But I'm also like, I don't invest too much in weapons I don't like. And the incarnates are really good right off the bat. I got electric furnaces. Eventually we're gonna tear down this copper and put new ones. But I think it's working for now, yeah. All the plates are full. Speaking of which, I gotta go copy this. This has the +1 width to the furnaces that I have. Or no, +2, because it's one on each side. But it's like generally the same-ish kind of look. Oh wait, I already have that. What's the difference? Oh, the power pole. Yeah, I need the power pole. Okay, get rid of that one. Delete that. That one don't work. Do you know what the new incarnates are off the top of your head? Because if I don't like the weapons, I think I'm not going to worry about them. What is that blueprint? Oh, this was the first blueprint I ever did. I'm not deleting that. That one's special to me. Okay, we did that. I gotta make one more radar. We're gonna go put a radar down by the... And also finish. We gotta go pick up red circuit. Maybe 2 stacks of both red and green. I really gotta put these in the storage network, but I don't have... I don't have the cool chest unlock yet. I have to make purple science. No, P science. I gotta make piss science. Lumi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Item ingredient shortage. What are you missing? Grenades and red. Stuck with my Switch copy for about a year. After Space Age came out, did 1,000 times science run, but stopped. Honestly, 1,000 times science run, but I don't have to worry about biters. It sounds quite comfy. But maybe I like end up hating it. Oh, hi, Sarah Foxy. Thank you for lurking. And hi, Dove. How's it going? How do you feel? I feel how I've been feeling. Not the best, not the worst. Mental is great, though. That's kind of it. We need double the amount of walls as everything else. Honestly, you get, like, whatever. Here you go. Give me some of those grenades, though. You don't get everything. One more stack. Hydrate will do. How is Destiny 2? Ah, they didn't complete it. So, kind of unfort, but... what can you do? What does the daily check-in do? The number of Baja Blast you've consumed goes up. That's kind of it. Reason why I put it there in the first place is because Twitch is very weird with how it counts people, and so people just started making like fun little interactables that track how long or like how many days you've been here to try to help mitigate it, but then Twitch changes it again and again. They don't like counting people. It's been a mystery. Oh, I left my car. But I think that's why it came around, why people started doing that. Some kind of measuring contest. Beep beep. Do you think the engineer wears a seatbelt? I mean, like, we have to be in a harness or something. Because I would have flew out of here. That's why I manually laid out 8 belt wide over 1,000 tiles long for... oh yeah! You mentioned he didn't use trains for that. I mean, I now understand why he probably didn't use trains. He couldn't unlock them yet. Okay, we have no more science. Why not more followers? Oh no, that's combat robot. That doesn't count for how many robots follow me. For the construction. Yeah, I think we need the robo for that one. I don't have piss science being made. I don't even remember how you make that. Yeah, we need if there's anything I do today, it has to be blue science. He just has a bouncy castle on the inside. So if I hit a tree, I just get bounced around? Sounds wonderful. Purple science. Do I handcraft this? Just so I can get these? Because now that I know how to use these chests, I feel like I'd be unstoppable. We just make 50,000 robots, put all the roboports to cover the entire facility, delete everything, make it so we have blue chests into like important assembly machines. Easy. Handcraft 500! Handcraft the chest? No, I'm talking about handcraft that. I see the number 500. Robot mall everything? It sounds fun. Okay, we're gonna delay that. Maybe I'll have like one. I We're gonna do research for other things. That's another thing on the list. Okay, well, where's the science? We're gonna put a ping here. Add another thing to the list. Is science. We need to make that. Sorry about before. What I meant was where you're learning, I recommend building your own way, then save blueprints of the builds and then go back and refine them over time. Instead of looking at others doing their things, help by learning. But if you get stuck, by all means, borrow a blueprint to learn. Then make your own. Oh yeah, no. I understand what you meant. Like you go back and refine your blueprints. I haven't looked up anything for builds in this game. Some people have helped with some things, like let me see. It's like, oh, you could just use like a direct inserter for this. Like, oh, I was gonna put these coppers wires onto a belt, and it's like, well, you could just put 2 inserters, and then bam. Like the simple things like that. It's like, oh yeah, no, that's a good idea. But I'm terrible at taking advice, and so I don't. And so I really don't like look or listen that well. Sometimes. I do that too at some point, just too easy to make. Yeah, that's what I started doing in the later half of my first playthrough. I just made like a section where I had a whole bunch of logistics bots delivering things for me, and it looked like migration of Canadian geese. There's robots flying everywhere. No backseating? I'm trying to be good with backseating. I'm trying to let backseating go through, and I suck at it, man. I have problems listening to people. That's more on me. You don't have to name it piss science. You can name it many other things. Okay, instead of that, it's no water drinker science. If you don't drink water, that's the science you kind of make. So stay hydrated with water. Robo bases are satisfying. I do like them. Busy bees? I wonder if we can color the robots. If I can color the robots, the construction ones that fly all over, dude, I'm making them look literally like bees. Removed all belts in the factory and replaced with inserters? That's probably a challenge run. Okay, we have too much iron. For now. For now. All right, all right. Here's the thing. You might say, oh, there's never such a thing as too much iron. But it's for now that I have too much. Okay, we're backed up on the plates. The belts are completely full. I am getting backlogged with how much iron. I need more production. But if I produce more, then my pollution's gonna go out of hand, and it's gonna be awful. Who else was today years old when they learned clear urine all the time is bad? Wait, that's bad? Doesn't that just mean that I drink a metric ton of water? Isn't that good? I thought you're supposed to drink a lot of water. Honestly, this is probably good enough that I can... It's not gonna be as much as I want. No, I'm leaving the ping up. Just in case we start using more. Alright, iron plates into yellow ammo. I already have gun turrets. I already have ammo. The biters aren't that much of a problem right now. And I'm trying not to kill that many. I really don't want to kill that many. Because I'm trying to lay low. They're evolving too fast. Love that hat. Women fear me, fish fear me, men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No beast dare make a sound. In my presence, I am alone on this barren earth. Hat on cat. The cat with the gat. Dosh did a no-belt base, but he used stationary cargo wagon. What the? Are you talking about... I didn't even put a radar down! Oh my... Okay, we gotta go back. I went over there for 2 things and I forgot one. Oops. Braking force. Nice. Clear urine can be a sign your kidneys aren't functioning. Oh, that would suck. Flushes out electrolytes. Just eat more Taco Bell. You'll have like your daily recommended intake of sodium lickety split. And then you never have to worry about it. Drinking too much water is bad. I heard that when Tom Brady was like saying how much water he drank, news outlets had to be like, don't drink as much as this man. This man is an athlete. He is built different. He probably drinks his water with electrolytes. If you drink this much water, you will die. That man, like... If you guys know about the doctor guy, I don't know, he always dresses up in like the doctor uniform, and he gives informational videos, like he pretends that we both have CTE, and he goes, electrolyte good, water good, too much water bad. If you're not athlete, you don't need electrolyte. If you have medical condition, you may need electrolyte. I like that. I like that guy. He's funny. I do not drink enough water. Daily routine to ponder why my body is hurting and realize. Oh, hi, Aeon. Hope you're doing well. If you have a drug test, they won't accept it if it's clear. I try to drink a lot of water, so... This is very concerning. Good thing I don't have to take drug tests, but... That'd be weird. That's the guy I learned this from? Yamacha position? That's... Wait, is that you or me? Because that's how I woke up this morning. Well, I say I woke up this morning. This afternoon. I've already done researching? Okay. I'm just gonna start researching random things then, I guess. I don't know. I need blue. Blue factory, blue. I don't like the setup. Delete it all. Why does this look terrible? Okay. Please tell me this is 5, 6, so then this will be 24, or 12, and then we could duplicate it for 24. Yeah. I'm never thirsty is my problem. Do you think that if I ate, like, watermelon 24/7, I'd get enough water? Well, okay, obviously not 24/7. Would I ever have to drink water if I just ate a metric ton of watermelon instead? Because it's summertime, it's about to be, like, peak watermelon season. Actually, the watermelons I've gotten at the store were kind of mid, honestly. After learning of you, old tech doll, naturally... The question naturally became, did you make your models? No! No, I didn't. This one's a customizable model by Liz. I considered making my own. I've been trying to learn and get back into art. I used to be pretty decent at art, but I lost my passion. I don't want to trauma dump, so I lost my passion for art. I loved, I never did digital that much. I was pretty decent, like, not to glaze myself, but I thought I was pretty decent at, like, charcoal as a medium. And so I've considered, like, getting back into art to hopefully make my own at some point in time. But it's a lot of learning. And so I'm just, like, slowly learning the 3D rigging. I don't think I would make my own for the art, just because I don't think I'm ever going to be a good enough artist in the amount of time. I sure do think I could learn the 3D rigging of it. Where's the receipt? In all honesty, I don't want to show the receipt of my art because for privacy reasons. I've had some of my stuff featured in an art show. So I don't want to. I'm sorry, but you're not going to be able to see my art. I apologize. Rigging is just patience. You would be good at it, I think. I've also thought of, well, okay, I have Blender on my PC and I've been trying to also learn 3D modeling from scratch. I'm already doing the Blender donut tutorial that everybody does. And I think I passed that one with flying colors. But there's just so many people who are already out there better than me at it. And it's like, well, why don't I just, like, go to them? Who famous? It was more like local ones, but... Modeling means many, many more layers than you may be comfortable with. Oh yeah, you have to section everything off. Sounds awful. Blender donut, my favorite. It's, a canon event. I think we're gonna have the plastic on one side. Actually, why don't I do a center thing? Hold up. It doesn't use that much. 0.25? I mean, the wires are gonna be a lot. Okay, maybe we divide the belts for the wires. Because that's a lot. You need 3? How many? 4 wire. I mean... Google says, yes, you can theoretically get all your daily fluids needs from watermelon because it's about 92% water. However, replacing all drinking water with watermelon is not recommended. It would lead to extreme sugar intake, gastrointestinal distress, and dangerous nutrient imbalances. You're telling me it's too much sugar if I ate watermelon instead of water? Lame. I bought a huge container of cantaloupe because it was on sale. Dude, I've been looking for a good honeydew melon. I love honeydew melon. You didn't use evil belt mode. Yeah, I gotta remember. Modeling means making many more. Yeah, working on making my own model. Not a visual artist, but I just like to try new things. Oh yeah, I think everyone should try out art. Even if you don't necessarily like looking at art or anything, I just think that being able to understand, like, how things are, I think it lends to a better appreciation of doing anything in life. To put it bluntly. I think that if you try to learn, oh, how do I, like, sketch a face? The eyes go here. Like, it teaches you to look at things in a new light. At least that was my experience. Also, I'm gonna copy all this and make it go down a little bit more. Texture painting considered art? What's texture painting? Like for 3D models, you make textures and stuff like that. I think it's art. Do you salt your melon? No, I don't salt the melon. I've tried grilling watermelon one time because it was a stupid viral TikTok, and honestly, it was awful. Do not grill watermelon. It just makes it warm and burnt. And that's not a pleasant experience for anybody. But let me, I gotta think about something. Hold on. If we do... So, if that's like 1 and then we have 3 space in the middle. If we go like that... No, I'd need even more space. Okay, so 3 and then 3 and then 1 space. Bam. If we had the setup just like I have for my burners... Not these ones. Well, yeah, technically these ones, because the middle ones are actually... it's a belt. But I strategically move them so that I could put power poles. Oh, if I do that... That means I'm gonna have to use the Giga Red Yoinker. Is that cool? I don't know. I do all that. I mean, the entire block gets power. That's kind of cool. I watch Draw Free religiously. Count that out. It's my art instruction. Missing out? I guess I can try salting my watermelon. If I'm really missing out, I'll let you know. I have the same complaint about coffee. Water infused with get up and go goodness. How does it make me dehydrated then? That's fake. Drinking coffee doesn't make you dehydrated. All these stupid people on the internet were like, well, it makes you go to the bathroom more because it's a dihedric or I don't know the stupid science word. It's stupid. That's what it is. It just makes you go to the bathroom more, but you still have a net increase in water. Drinking coffee doesn't make you dehydrated. All those people be lying. Same thing with tea and all that. I don't care. Diuretic, yeah. It just make you go pee. You're still drinking water, and it's probably a net increase. I have substations? I do. I don't even know if they're expensive. They're not even expensive. I don't know why I'm hesitant to use them, but... Beep pop. Okay, so if that's... I mean, if they're all share the same resource, then these are gonna have... That means that these ones are gonna have to be half split. Do they, though? Yeah, they do. Which means we it has like a T-belt junction, bam, bam. And these, how am I ever gonna get this? Because they take 3 input, which means you're gonna be outputting to there, and also inputting from there. So that means that this has to have an underground belt from some random other place. I mean, that's fine, but man, that's gonna be like ugly looking at the start. You know? Oh, hi, fruit fig. How you doing? If you heat water with water, if you want heat with watermelon, sprinkle it with tahini. I love tahini. I mean, that'll work, but it's more condensed. But at the same time, can't I just go like that? I mean, it's about the same functionality. But it's not as condensed. It don't matter. We have an infinite amount of space. I always get dry mouth after hot drinks. I could see how that's confused for dehydration. I was here for the Warframe stream. Wasn't getting notifications for stream after that reason, but I'm here now. Well, hello. Okay. Yeah, are you excited for the Warframe update? Because I'm gonna be spending my Wednesday doing that. The diuretic effect. Caffeine does signal your kidneys to produce slightly more, but the water volume in the brew ensures your net fluid balance remains positive. That's why we should all drink coffee before bed tonight. So I used to hang out with some old people. I still do occasionally, but I've been more busy, so I don't do that as often. But basically, they said to me that they drink coffee, like decaf coffee, before bed so they can go to sleep. I don't know how true this is, but you know, I believe it as complete 100% truth. I'm removing this. We don't need it. I already have a wall that's further on. All the implications of me yoinking this wall down, I will deal with them later. But yeah, they used to drink decaf to go to bed. I don't know how true that is for just old people in general, but that's what I know. So, if you're an old person, let me know if that's true or not. My grandma does the same? Wait, that's real? Okay. Yeah. Very interesting. Why wall? Because biters will munch things and like the wall is like a alert. Hey, you got something munching your wall. And I'm like, oh yeah, thanks bro. And then the wall dies shortly after. Just straight pieces out. Okay, we gotta go. Well, I don't even have this on my hotbar. Put that there. Any turrets or defenses? I got some. In some places. Usually the places where they bite me most often, I'll do that. Hello. Hello, Wick. How you doing? Drink coffee? Any time of day. Totally not the reason for my erratic sleep schedule. Nope. Oh, I didn't think about this. I mean, I seldom do, but... Did we have the changes sooner than planned for the belt? Please? Which means the design I had earlier where it was, you know... there, wait. 3 space 1... Like this with the 3 belts. It wasn't gonna be good because then I was gonna have the yellow belt in the middle. Be awful. I mean, it might work. Hold on. I gotta think through that. If the middle belt was the one... Well, if I did middle belt with the wires, that's just too much. One single belt for wires is awful because, you know, each one needs 4 wire to make a red circuit. And so that's just too much. It would have to be a second tier belt, which I'm kind of okay with, but I don't even know if the second tier belt was going to help with that. If it's only grabbing from the middle, maybe that'll work. And then if these sides... Okay, hold on. What if we had... copper on the bottom? But it was at the bottom of the bottom belt. And then copper at the bottom of this top belt. Then, no, at the top of this top belt. Then that would work. Because then the both would insert onto that side, and then, yeah. Grandson finally needed to make more chlorine in my modded... Chlorine? Instead, accidentally made more in my actual home. Please don't make chlorine and huff it. It's very bad for your lungs. Quite corrosive. Everyone seems to respond to caffeine differently, and some who take a sip and wish they hadn't, and others who down 2 liters and get 8 hours of sleep within an hour of finishing it. Some people have caffeine tolerance. Some people don't have any reaction to caffeine. It makes them sleepy. It kind of depends on how your brain is wired, and because everyone's brain's wired differently, it kind of sucks. You can't direct feed wires to them also. Out of principle, because everyone tells me to direct feed wires instead of putting them on a belt, I want to make it work with the belt. It takes up too much space on the belt. Don't care, I'm putting it on a belt. That way I can pipe resources from wherever instead. I like having resources available at my fingertips. AKA put them on a belt. 1 wire to 3 circuits? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Red yoink outside. Red... Chlorine in the trenches of World War II. Yeah, don't do that. You don't belong in the trenches. Red circuit's weird. Copper consumption's pretty low. Belted wires is fine. I mean, if you look at the raw resources, it's 5 plates. Because you have to refine it and then refine it more. So it's 4 per. Which means it takes up this entire section in 1 yoink. Which is fine. I fall asleep drinking caffeine pretty often. Well, it seems like your brain's wired that way. Have you used any blueprints? All creation of my mind. All creation of my mind. I don't look stuff up. Me no want to do that. And I hate being told what to do. Belting copper wires for red circuits isn't terrible. So yeah, I feel like it must be like some kind of mind of bug or something. Because everyone has that opinion of like direct insert, direct insert. Brother. Oh, thank you. Literally everybody's been telling me that. Like, I wish to use belts, man. Belt weaving? Why do I have 50,000 copper plates? Get this out of my inventory. There's a wall. Would you? You already have 100. Okay. Well, sorry, my bad. Yes. Suggesting because we worship the 3-2. Yeah, I can tell. I don't even know what the word belt weaving is, but I imagine it's like that. I've been trying to come up with an efficient solution, because I do... If I understand belt weaving properly, I do that somewhere here. Where I have it, like, wrinkled around. So that I can have it insert, you know, on the opposite sides. The update's supposed to help that, but I want to come up with, like, something better. With modulars and beacons. See, I don't even consider that, though. You're thinking 3 steps ahead when I'm like, yeah, no, I want to make the factory as it is now. Sure, I might not be able to upgrade my factory with beacons just slapping it down, but I wouldn't expect someone who's on their 2nd playthrough to be like, oh yeah, no, I already know what beacons will be able to sustain with this setup and yada yada. Like, I wouldn't even say that, because wouldn't that just overwhelm somebody? Like, you know, you have your factory, and then, oh, if I want to increase the performance, I'm gonna make a new one. Underground belts in a single line. Oh, you're talking about, like, this is weaving? Okay, well that's what that terminology means then. So what would weaving do for how to get top to be bottom input? Hmm. Occupy the same row. That sounds quite frankly awful, but I understand what you're saying. But it sounds awful. So we have red yoink. No. Oh crap, I don't have enough room. Wait, no. The red yoink would be down there. But okay. Blah blah. What would be the theoretically like the bestest? I don't think I can. I think I'm trying to figure out something that's just like with the constraints of the space that I have, I can't make that and that output to the same side until we get the new 2.1 update. It's just impossible in this space. So it would have to be. And what sucks is that the top circuits are fine to be output, but the bottom ones aren't. And so I literally only have to do that for half of that. And if space is infinite, rather than belt weaving, can't I just... right? Problem solved. Functionally, if I have a constant output of plastic, the length of the belt doesn't matter compared to if they were on either side. You want you red yoink on the outside? And yoink. Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I think I did that somewhere. I could do that. No, I can. Okay, wait. Come back. But that means that I have to plan to not be symmetrical. That's fine. Okay, you're fine. Down here we don't care about blue. So, copy that. We're gonna flip. Wait. Okay, we had to make that one short. Just so I can have things be symmetrical. Blah, blah, blah. Which means we do red. Wait, no, crap. What? No, we can't do that. Because it would already be... No. That's wrong. Because that just... Oh, that was actually, like, terrible. Because it would have inserted on the same side. Yada, yada. We can't do that. I thought that was, like, a 2000 IQ. Because if it already could insert there, then it would have just... This could insert. So would that work? No. Nope, can't do it. They'll update the base game for 2.1. Hopefully. When the insert is parallel to the belt, you get a change with the... Parallel? So this won't even change. Oh. It will always insert to far side. Okay, well, that doesn't solve anything, I guess. If you joke like resources to be available whenever, what do you think about a city block setup? City block setup. I don't know what that is. Are you talking about like this? Pressing F5? That's the only thing. Need more room? Yeah. I figured that. Which more room would defeat the purpose. Let me see. What if I... Oh wait, that's one space. I wonder... I don't know. It might be like a 3 setup. Instead of just having all this gone, because it's not working. I think that if I want it to be double and these next to each other, I have to have it something like this. Nihilus on YouTube, I heard about your city block setup. If you have to check, or if you want to check it out, just an idea. Well, I guess I'm sticking to I don't want to search up things, but if I ever somehow find out about city block setups, I'll look at city blocks are boring. Why are we talking about? I don't. Someone suggested if I like city blocks, what do I think about making one? But I don't know what they are. Vertically, not horizontally. Need long-handed. Need more an insider for closest belt. Handed for the farthest. Long-handed belt to place belt outside of the green copper. Yeah, but that... I know I can just easily go like that and then, wow, we have another belt. But I'm trying to, like... I'm constraining myself and trying to figure out solutions, because that's how I learn best. Is if... I can literally just make this an entire line and keep on going further and further and further, right? Or I can constrain myself and try to learn mechanics that way. Make really compact setups if you don't mind using underground belts. I don't mind. I just don't... I don't want to use them yet. I know I can have 2 belts in one, but that's the same as just adding another belt up here. To me. It's the same as just adding another belt, but I'm just weaving belts of 2 different lines here. I'm trying to figure that stuff out. Okay, flip. Transport belts in, obvious. So, is there really no way for me to... I'm gonna insert to far side. We use... What if I do that? I have 1 more space. I'll have to extend that further if it works out. Nah, I think it was... If I was going to do that, it would be like that. So then it drops it there, which means that guy could go here. Hold on! Hold up, hold up, hold up! I have an idea forming. Hold up. Giga yoink. Giga yoink. Bop. Wait, crap. No. No, okay, that's just awful. wait. If this is so low, can't I put extra from here into here and then this, will this guy take it out? If we utilize the gap here... Hold up. I'll have to move the power pole, but that's later. Utilize the gap here. No, because wherever it goes, it has to be in the middle of the belt, right? And so if I go like that, that's gonna have to go blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so we have... But then... The stupid red belt's gonna be right smack in the middle, which means I'm not gonna be able to put it back onto the belt because it's in the middle. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that was almost an idea that formed. It was almost cool. Hold up. Another idea is forming. Soon. If we take this, it has an empty space on the other side. We do... Oh, no. Wait. Have red yoink to the other side. I do belt shenanigans. Oh, you have to get powered up. Sorry. Wait, this whole block is unpowered. No, because it's on the wrong side. Oh. And also that was in the way. Oh. Long yoink to long yoink. Long yoink to long yoink? I mean... it... Red inserters can go right next to the assembly. They don't need a space. Offload side. You already built the belt. Ah? Hold on. Let me cook. I mean... splitters are great tools. 3 spaces. Use... Gap could output the... there too. Yeah, but the whole point is that if it goes on the top side, it's gonna merge with the plastic, and I can't have that. We do not want to merge with the plastic. Built over there without the second inserter. Oh. How am I gonna build over there with the second inserter? I guess with that. Let me do a U-turn. Beep beep. Awful. This looks so bad. And we need one more room, which... if... we move this there... that still can place there. We might be able to get this more condensed. Wrong way, that way. No, we can't get it more condensed. Because if I do that, it doesn't go anywhere. It runs into there. Man! We do need more room. Control Z, my... I was thinking I could move that up better. Because then we can at least not have to move this down here. But then now we have like an entire block like this. Which might not be that bad, because if I just copy this... Can't I just... Wait, no. Because then these guys are going to be distressed. Because then they can't do what they're meant to do. I'm going to have to do this for every single thing on the bottom. This raid is hard. Which raid are you doing, huh? Not like I'm gonna understand which one. Just pull it off the belt and sideload the belt. Use them. Bro, when I get explained stuff like that, I don't understand. And I pull it off the side, sideload the belt. What is the? Me don't understand. What's the goal? Red circuit down below. Me want things that are down here to put it on down below. Speaking of dance, so I've gotten out to get my Taco Bell. I got sidetracked cleaning. Go get your Taco Bell. They got... Honestly, Taco Bell kind of sucks right now. I can't even recommend it. You don't like the things in deluxe box? They took out the chicken nuggies? It kind of is awful. Taco Bell not meta, it's not. Side load like T-junction. Bro, what the... That... Oh, then I gotta cook something. Have this. I insert red on the top. I can't even reach the top. Because there's gonna be a belt in the way. Pretend that's underground. I don't know if they're facing the right way. Whatever. So we have that going. Bop, bop. That means that when it finally comes around, it'll be on the top. That seems like a lot of space, though. I don't even know how I'd fit it in there. Assemblers are set up like furnaces. Got fuel going on the same belt as the product. Yeah, I was looking at my furnaces and I want to try to do something like that. Oh. I didn't realize I was in a non. Who you stalking? Who are you peeping on? But hey, Dan, how you doing? Whatever smooth inserters to fit that belt? Yeah, there's gonna be lots of catastrophes hit by that. Stalking a VTuber for tricks? His favorite? Or does he have a new favorite? He was talking about finding more people to raid. So, I wish. Oh, that's my favorite there too. You won't accept? Yeah, I don't want no blueprints. I don't understand the funny concepts that you guys put like catchphrases for. Ow. Send a pic for it. That would make it way easier. Yeah, that's why I don't want to see a pic. I don't want to see nothing. Taco Bell's more of an after party food after the main course. How's you? I'm doing all right. I slept 15 hours. Somehow. Didn't play any games yesterday. Just cleaned. And I made spring rolls. Actually, bomb. They blueprints are bad again. No, I don't want to see anybody's blueprint. My blueprints are peak. Everybody else's blueprints, I don't want to see them. I'm getting Jack in the Box tonight with some ice cream. Jack in the Box? You getting the munchie meal? With I forgot what burger you said you get. There's only like 3 burgers that they have for it. Blueprints? No, not blueprints. Assembler works. It does work, but I don't... I'm trying to figure out how get it more compact. Because I have to move it over here. Actually, no, I could just... Because the red ones. But like this amount of space, how condense? I could move it 1... But I can't move it 2 over. Baskin Robbins ice cream. There's a 50% off. Ooh. Normal belts and replace the long inserter with the normal since your front has 2 space gap. Why? How would that even... You're saying... that I should just do that because it has a 2 ground gap. I could just do that, but... I'd have to switch. No, actually. Bop, bop. Ew. I went for a non-mode to stock for me. Actual real twin. I set up mine goes underground belts and that is inserters. Yeah, I don't know how speaking in hieroglyphs is gonna help me. But can I even copy and paste this? Does everything work as intended? No. I'm not using the evil paste, am I? Yoink. That works. Yeah, I didn't use it. Oops. Oh, that means... that. So that's red belts. Gotta copy and paste this. Evilly. And the way that it works is... you're mirrored. No, I didn't evil paste it again. There we go. Does that work? Why is it so wiggly? I don't think that works. I don't think it works either. What's going on? I'm trying to do things. Mango's goated breast fruit. I love mango. used to have a blue flavor I'd get as a kid. I think I've had Baskin Robbins maybe like one time in my life. Gotta go grab some. Am I low on plates? Probably. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go grab plates and because these stupid robots keep on stealing from me. Can't lower half of an underground. Can't load onto the lower half of an underground one. I don't think I'm trying to load onto an underground at anywhere. Okay, yeah, here. What does that mean? I can't load on? Yeah, you can. Right there. Okay. Ooh. We yoink in the same spaces. That one inserts at the top. This one inserts onto this belt. Is not supposed to look. What did I do wrong? Copied and pasted wrong. There. Those are lined up. I don't know where those came from. This can load the red circuits from the bottom because there's a gap right here. These will take half. If you have it like that, then that means that if there's anything on the right side, it will get loaded onto here. Like, I've just copied and pasted wrong, so I'm not even done with this. Fix it. That works, that goes, that goes. Honestly, the best way to see if something works is to let it run. Kelly Yoink are on the wrong. Yeah, just give me a moment. Give me a bit before you try to fix it. I'm trying to think and make sure things will work. I think we have to have a chest over here just so I can make sure we're working. Upgrade to blue, actually. Filter this. Okay. Then we clean up the belt a little bit. So, plastic does in fact go all the way down. You're working, you're working. You insert. It's on the wrong side, that's why. If it was flipped, it'd be... But it doesn't, so we can't do that. Okay, so this compact does not work. We need one more gap. Or... like that. It's still not gonna work because you're in the way. Bruv. Bruv is in the way. I think I messed up by copying and pasting too early. Too hasty. that way. This works, but I'm trying to get it more condensed. It takes up the block of one of these, so if I was going to do this, I would have to stagger it all the way down, which means that this bottom line is going to be double the length of the top line, which... I mean, if I had something equally... I'd just make it... No way to get the other side. Why? Why must you do this? You know what? Hold on. We might actually maybe be able to do that. Please tell me you insert from... Oh! Wait a minute. You go on the belt! Okay. 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 And it doesn't really harp on that vibe. It cuts into this space on one of these, but that space is empty anyway. But how does that look? Item ingredient shortage. Yep. I didn't hand feed any resources to you. I copied and pasted. You don't impact the one above you. You only impact the one to the right, but that's fine. New thought of mine, not even sure it works. Place a splitter pointing towards the outer yoink. It should work, but don't quote me. Splitter pointing towards the outer output yoink. That? Pointing towards the outer output yoink. I don't know how that would work. I mean, it works. I'm pretty sure, and it's kind of copy pastable. A little bit. If you get it like correctly positioned, it's copy pastable. So we're gonna have this. Am I getting everything? Yeah. That's the situation. It's getting an upgrade. Yippee! Upgrade. Evil paste, please. No, I can't evil paste. We have to delete. Delete and then we evil paste. Get rid of this. Okay. Now let's control copy it. Delete that. I should also include power poles. It's gonna be annoying to get a good copy and paste of this, but maybe we'll be fine. No, that's not gonna work because the later belt is gonna be annoying. Okay, let's pretend that this is the start then. This was the... This is how it looks. Okay. Will it tile? I'm trying to make it tileable. I didn't even consider substations. The answer is no for substation, but... Aren't you starting to build red chips like 3 days ago? I mean, I have red chips, and I have excess red chips over here. But this is specifically red chip 2 blue factory. How would I even start to tile something like that? Let me build it 2 times and see if there's like a good copy paste we can do. No. Just copying like one of these isn't enough. Not enough. We need the upper part that goes down. Hold on. Copy that. Put that there. If we do this wiggle and then this and then one of these, I think that will tile. If I also put... Make a blueprint of this. See if we can map to grid relative. Decrease the width of it by maybe like 1? No. It was at 6. We do 5. Okay, this might ruin like everything, but what if we... Oh. I did it wrong. Give me all that. Inserters backwards. Give me a moment and I'll fix. Should work if you copy 2 rows. Hold on. Delete this. That's the start. You know what? Just put them in the center. Center is going to be easy. You go here. Perfect. Perfect. Everybody gets power with that. Well, where does it start? Where does it end? If I copy that, that means I have to ensure that this later section goes up. If I start like that. No, wait. I could do that. I think. Yep. Okay, keep that blueprint. I don't even think I have to mess with the relative stuff. Okay. Or like mess with actually modifying things. Okay. Is that tileable? You yoink, you paste, you paste. Wrong way for the bottom ones. I'll fix that. Okay, don't do that. Cancel! We put the bottom ones wrong. Big rock. See, copy. Pop. Blueprint pop. I can't rotate them. I rotate them. Okay, now we copy it. I made like 3 blueprints, man. Delete you. I did the same exact thing. I just rotated. So... Snap. Relative. Now you should be fine. Instead of tapping R, tap V once. Oh. Upper left inserters backwards. Upper left. We Gucci. We Gucci, I think. Only way to test now is to copy and paste. I don't think it's gonna work on the first one, but I don't know. Might as well try. It's the lazy things I like. Okay. No, it doesn't touch. I think if I... Let me... How do I do this? I need a book. Get a book. Book. Put that in here. We put it in the second slot. We use the book to paste. Go like this. And then we remove that and that. And we go like that. And then we copy it again. Make another blueprint. We... Snap to grid, relative. Put it into the book. And that's the first slot. Now we have the book. And we can tile... Was it shift? Yeah, shift for the first. And then after we're done with the first, we... Copy and paste. A red serpent, is that what you're calling this? Okay, if you have too many flakes a bit at the beginning. Well, I have this. I kind of want to try to use the books more for like swapping. Like this is the first, this is that, and then now I'm gonna make at the end. We're at 24, which is exactly what we need. So at the very end, when everything's all said and done, this block shall be the end block. AKA, we have this. Control C. Oh no, my poor Arky has been getting abused. Someone posted a meme in the Discord the other day. It was like the dreaded R, the duetted R key is broken because they couldn't use R, so they started talking with W's instead for the uwu language. Don't abuse the R key. Don't do it. Okay. And since they all started, it should be very similar. So that's start, middle, end. Nice. They all look the same. Except this one has, like, the tail to denote the end. Saw that post? The wedded Avu key has been broken. And I am forced to talk in the Ulu language. Oh, it's awful. But yeah, okay. I made a book. For start, middle, end. Very nice. Now what? Now I have to paste 50,000 things. I'm gonna have the robots to do it for me. I'm just gonna be crafting. You know, it's tileable. It doesn't look atrocious to the eyes. I consider this beautiful. I should also probably put the blueprint. Ah, crap. I mean, this is easy to do. But I probably should have put the belts at the bottom. But they're so easy to do, it doesn't matter. It's not the worst red chip design I've ever seen, actually. Well, that inspires great confidence that it's not the worst. Put a flamethrower at the front so it's a dragon. If I unlock the flamethrower and I have extra crude oil, I consider. Gotta go. PC's complaining that 8 days straight is too long, so I'm asleep. Go to bed, sleep well, rest. Copper wire since it's yellow belts. Oh yeah, I mean I'm gonna upgrade it in a bit. And since it's at least this one should be red belt. To be splitting. Oh, I have to put alt mode on. Oops. Output full, output full, output full. Okay, we need interfix that we're gonna be using. That big guy. I'll hydrate. I've been drinking Pepsi, cherry Pepsi, bro. I love it. And ironically, I so want to try Kool-Aid flavored pineapple. Everybody's trying it, man. What? Didn't I just exterminate this the other day? I exterminated that on Friday because I was gonna consider copper ore mining here. What happened? Medium worm. I gotta go deal with it. They breed it again. Broke in. Flamethrower turrets actually get a bonus depending on if you use petrol, heavy oil, or light oil. Before I go, don't forget, Factorio makes you forget your basic needs. Yes, I've experienced that. 8 hours without needing anything because the factory needs expanding. Tests, you remove them and they come right back. Well, I need to put defenses right there. I need some ammo. Need to make maybe like 2 turrets. Continue making my science. Give me the walls. Honestly, I don't know what to do with all these copper plates. Everybody have a stack of them so they can get out of my inventory. Only one basic need. I'm telling you, man. Those stupid pineapples. The people always are like, oh, they're gonna be too sweet or something like that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great time if I go munch some stupid Kool-Aid flavored pineapple. I'm gonna go try it. I'm gonna go find somebody who's just selling them out of the back of their car. They don't even have a food license. I might get poisoned, but it'll be a part of the experience. My basic needs are Baja Blast and Taco Bell. Can I add In-N-Out to the basic needs? And also... toast. Make it yourself? Well, okay. I was considering making it myself when it was like really popular. I do a little cooking stream, but I don't want to do a cooking stream. I'm trying to make like my extra part of my desk where I can do cooking stuff, but it's not going well. It's gonna just be Gundams. Yogurt again. You know I have a recipe for homemade yogurt? I think we're gonna have the blue part over here. Onion patty burgers with animal style. Oh, I did! I've done that! It's called the Flying Dutchman. It's actually really good. I might like it. Like, if you get those onions, instead of like kind of raw, they're like grilled and actually good. You just can't talk to anybody for like 2 days afterwards. I'm pretty sure it's called the Flying Dutchman. You don't have any bread. They replace it with onion slices, and it's pretty good. Perfect burger for Factorio players. People on the internet straight murder breath. The only way it could get worse is if they have like onion and garlic. Put some garlic on top of the fries. Man, I miss garlic Parmesan fries. I used to get them when I used to go to baseball games. Oh, good. Random fruit stands always have the best food. Fruit for suspiciously cheap. Whatever happened to Poppin' Dots? What were they called? Dippin' Dots, man. Whatever happened to those? I know that they can't sell them at stores without specialty equipment because they use like just being frozen isn't enough. They have to be nitrogen cooled in order to stay as dots. They're so good. Garlic parm fries from Wingstop. I haven't had Wingstop in years. Dippin' Dots are good. Some gas stations offer Dippin' Dot milkshake machines, but that's just a milkshake. It's not the same. Like the texture of the dots. That's what makes them good. The flavors are like whatever, but the texture. When I used to... When I used to go to the mall, there was a place that sold quote-unquote Dragon's Breath cereal, and it would just be nitrogen cooled like Captain Crunch, and you would breathe it out of your nose. Like all the smoke. It was fun and crunchy. I kind of like that. Bush's Garden last month, they were selling a cup for $14. Oh, that's probably why they're not popular. Culver's, I miss Culver's. I want to go to Culver's. I want to like actually experience the ice cream. Last time I went, I didn't. Mm. Okay, blue. We need green and red. If I have 24 of that, I think I already calculated. But we are backed up on this, so maybe we could just put a splitter down up here. Put it in ghost mode, bro. Okay. That'll be green circuits. Let's put a splitter over. Output only red circuit. Blue chips, ultimate eater of all your green. Yeah, I know it's gonna impact stuff up there, but you know, what can I do? Went to, Waffle House and a bunch of other stuff. Viral post on Twitter of the German dude. That's what I said! That's the whole reason why I talked about it. I wanted to go to a Waffle House in the hood, but apparently it's not about it being in the hood. You have to go at nighttime to a Waffle House if you want to see a fight. Like, if you go in the middle of the day, like, or too early into the night, you're not gonna see a fight. That's the dude who's... I kept on seeing posts and it's like, you know, he went to Waffle House. He's being more American than I am. And I'm kind of ashamed that I've never been to a Waffle House, yet some German guy who came here for FIFA already been. But he didn't see a fight. I want to see a fight. I already know. I'm gonna get ratted out again by Tricks. I'm back with Taco Bell. What'd you get? That is probably one of the most American German guys I've heard of. Going to Waffle House. Having a bald eagle fly over the stadium, watching like the jets fly over, like that just makes me like so happy. Lux box with burrito, got an extra taco out of spite. Nice. Waffle House doesn't exist in my state, so I feel that. I just haven't. I should, though. We got explosives. I have a metric ton of that. Needs... I don't got that much. Is any steel getting piped down from over? I think it's time we pipe down some all the way, but maybe that's for later. I've only gone to Waffle House hungover. That sounds like a lovely place to be when you're hungover. Holy. I should have limited this. Or this. Well, now I have more than I know what to do with. I've been to a Waffle House when there was 2.5 feet of water. Best night of that time frame. I'm guessing like hurricanes or something like that, or floods. Sounds terrifying. Like, out of all the natural disasters, I think tornadoes, hurricanes, waterspouts, those are like the most scary to me because your house could just like disappear and deuce out, right? Floods, usually you have to be near water for that. So, I mean, tsunamis, just don't be by the water, bro. Earthquakes, if you have like a building that can withstand an earthquake, I think you're fine. So, like, out of all the natural disasters, I think Cali's got like the best. It's just earthquakes. Tornadoes are kind of funny, scary, insane. I would only use 2 of those words. Greasy breakfast. Oh. Greasy breakfast is the best hungover food. I've never been hungover, so I can't confirm nor deny, but I think if I was hungover, I think a Gatorade would do me well. Hurricanes in Florida are mostly just floating. I mean, I thought Florida had like a hurricane go straight through the middle. World could be ending in the local Waffle House will still be open. Waffle House employees can actually make crazy bank because of the way pay calculated. No, I don't know anything about Waffle House other than there some people fight there. No wonder why my inventory's full. I have stuff in my inventory I was gonna go put in. And forest fires. Oh yeah, well the fires... Yeah. You know that's very bad fire. But that's more of like of our fault kind of thing. Not like me. But like I never started a fire that got out of control in Cali. But it was more like we just have to burn things so that more stuff doesn't get burned. Some, like Smokey the Bear says, only you can fight or protect yourself against forest fires or something like that. I don't know. Always listen to Smokey the Bear. Tornadoes sound like something out of a fantasy novel. I heard that, like, the US has... It's not the only place in the world that has tornadoes, but it is one where we get an absurd amount of tornadoes because you have the heat, warm, humid air from the southeast, like that whole area, that ocean, comes up, and then the cold, dry air from the top left of the USA, and then you mix them together in the middle, and then you get tornadoes. Yeah, it's your fault. No, it's not my fault. 80% of tornadoes, yeah, the middle of the US is perfect for tornadoes. How contained a lot of the damage of a tornado can be. Oh yeah, like you can have one neighborhood look like it's hardly been like hit by a strong gust of wind, and then a couple neighborhoods over, it's completely decimated. That's where the tornado was. It was insane. My uncle's house got hit by a small tornado. Only like 4 of the houses got damaged. Co-workers didn't believe him when he said that all his stuff got messed up. Oh. This layout looks super clean. Which, what are you talking about? This is something I just created. It looks good to me. Where's all the plastic coming in? Oh yeah, you can't even see the plastic. You know what? I'm letting plastic get through, aren't I? No, okay, I filtered it. We're good. Whole thing? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for lurking. I've been doing controlled burns for the last 3 weeks. Yeah, controlled burns will help mitigate how devastating uncontrolled burns will be. Had our phones blow up with tornado warnings here about 5 hours ago. Don't know whether any real damage happened. Well, I hope you don't get a tornado. I always forget the difference between warning and... Like, there's a tornado warning and tornado watch. And whatever one is more serious, I hope you don't get that one. Because I know there's a difference. Other night we were in the red zone path, and the center of the possible pass was 3 streets away. Dissipated before that because it was a smallish tornado. I think there was like an E or F3 tornado a couple weeks ago. Someone was, or I don't even know if it was a couple weeks ago. Someone came in here talking about how they got tornado warnings, and then it was at E3, which is 2 less than the max. And I think E4s are like devastating. People who live in Seattle live next to a volcano and next to the fault line with the worst possible earthquakes. What, Seattle? Washington has worse earthquakes than the US? That's surprising. We need 2 belts. We're gonna do some witchcraftery by taking one of these. What? Well, maybe we just do T-junction instead. And we just move them. Or L junction, I don't know what you call it. Whatever kind of junction. Okay, now we have those, and then I think the way I'm gonna do it is I don't want it... I mean, I could just do another side of 2 sides, 1 in the middle, and then we have the pipes. Pipes are really easy to work with. We just do that, and then have the input like that. Or we could just... We'll see. California isn't the only place in the US. Well, it's more like... that's the only place I hear about tornado, or not tornadoes. The only place I hear about earthquakes. Like, I know other places in the United States can get earthquakes. But I don't know about any of their fault lines. I know about... yeah, pretty much only Cali's fault lines. That's it. Washington has worse earthquakes than the US. Oh. Steam Deck was released. I bought one and ended up getting delivered hours before a hurricane reached me. Props to the delivery man. If they're making that guy deliver in the middle of a hurricane, he better be getting paid good. Cascadia Fault is a subduction zone. So that means that one goes under, right? One of the plates? No, wait, no. Crap. Is it both or one? So there's like 3 different classifications of fault lines. And when they both go like... We can demonstrate this via belt. You got one that goes like this, where both of the plates are coming together, and then they push each other up. One of them pushes the other one down, or they both go down. That has been your lesson with plates and conveyor belts. Highest magnitude was the 1700s. Tsunami so big we have historical writings of it in Japan. You know, the swells that have been happening was in like Cali have been because Japan had an earthquake. It's really easy until you notice you accidentally didn't leave enough room for inserters. That totally hasn't ever happened to me before. Statistical estimates expected to be another earthquake in the Cascadia's fault within 100 years could be over 9.0. Sounds terrifying. Where am I producing sulfuric acid? Yeah. Ingredient shortage. Ingredient. Output full. Two a second? You want 5 a second, but I never use enough of the sulfuric acid. I believe if I... Yes. I might... I don't know how much I'm gonna need, so it's better to build up. What is this pipe going? Where's that water coming from? It's empty out of water now. What did I just change? Oh, here. Now I'm getting confused. Me need water. That's where water comes out. It'll be easier if I did that. And then hopefully you have... No, we don't want sulfur. We want... You need plates too? Good thing we have plates on the top, eh? Oh wait, you have to be one step back. Man! Man, this looks jank. Okay, we have that. Now we have... Oh. Maybe when the iron plate belts push each other up. We have sulfuric acid with an ingredient shortage because this is... Oh. 1 a second, we can use red. Red Giga Yoink because I don't want to move that again. I'm lazy. We're gonna go all the way over there. With the evil... No water drinker. What is that? Oh, the piss science! the science that if you don't drink enough water, that's what it'll look like. That had me confused for a second. Okay, finally, we have made it here with all the ingredients to make a good recipe. We don't need that. Honestly, if I put it on this side. Then we connect it wherever. And that, and we press V and flip it so we don't have to press R 2 times. Eee. That it? I don't know what the most efficient way to... Copy. V. Man! You have to be perfectly in the way. Okay, what about substation, huh? Why don't we use that for this design? Thankfully, pipes don't need power, because if they did, I think I'd pull my hair out. Yeah, no, I ain't doing all that. I would just do this. Pipes do need power if you go over 350. Oh, but that's a simple pump. Like that. That's fine. But if I need this to go into here, if I needed power for that, I'd tweak out. I don't even know how many I need for that. 0.12, 0.15. What is the common denominator? Wait, no, not denominator. I think denominators if you're dividing. What's the common, like, if you multiply them together? Do they have a common multiplicative? 0.12 minus 0.018. Because I need that number. I mean, they should, because they're later. Is SR on? No. Pumps you... Those pumps you need when you're... Underground utilities are the big professional life. The amount of times I hit... Ugh. Always call before you dig in the ground, because you might be hitting critical infrastructure if you do. A couple of my wires in my backyard got chopped up by a shovel. Don't know who... I don't know what it was, man. There's just wires in the ground. Who puts those there? I gotta go get some plates. Math is doomed. Okay, if I times 0.15 by 2, I get to... I don't really care about the decimals. So, 30 Does 12 go into 30? No, it goes into 36. So we gotta go to 3. That is 45. Does 12 go into 45? No, it doesn't. Does it go into 4? That's 60. Yes, 12 goes into 60. So that's the number. I think it's 5. So that means we need 4 of these. Okay. Blah blah blah. Factorio 2 round to 2 digits, so it's likely that 0.12 is actually 0.125. Oh, that's awful. That's actually terrible. Thank you for that information. That's horrible. Me need plate. Me after going 10 times to one of the buffet stands. I need more plates. If you don't get your money's worth at a buffet, are you really going to a buffet or are you going to a dinner place? Or a meal? Instead of loading up and being giga fat. Unironically, I went to a hot pot place that had unlimited food. Let me just tell you. Only get meat. Vegetables? What is that? Next time I go, I made the mistake of ordering spinach and like lotus roots and stuff like that. I'll never make that mistake again. Where is... Okay, we gotta make the good shotgun too. Do I have that? I do. Flamethrower, I do want that. Where... I made gun turrets because these guys were gonna start munching me at some point. I'm very nice to them if they're nice to me, so we haven't gone and eradicated the pests yet. Oh, I need to make assembler. Oh, I need gears. Okay. Adding diagonal flamethrowers only took a decade. I've never used flamethrowers. What do you mean diagonal? Can I only shoot up, right, down, left? Finally home, can't enjoy my favorite streamer. Why? What happened? Oh, I should mention, today will be a shorter stream. And I know you're not talking about who's your favorite streamer. Cough up, bud. Meat's primary source of human nutrition since we aren't good at processing plants comparatively. I'm gonna go be a keto fiend. Or no. Is it keto? No, keto you can eat like fats and stuff like that. I'm gonna be a carnivore. Leaving again to a friend's house? Oh. Okay. Have fun. Only cardinal directions for placing the flamethrowers. That's awful. You're my favorite streamer. Don't lie to me. I know you're lying. You're just trying to make up for ratting me out. To the whole Discord. I have to place 2 of these anyway, man. I said I needed 4 of them. Oh well. Item ingredient shortage. Oh. Okay, after the initial part, it's probably fine. Hopefully. We We're gonna upgrade after the... Or L, whatever. Red Fasta. I almost spit out my Baja Blast. I would never... You never... You never want anybody out? You're no snitch? um, autocorrect, right? Oh, what a wild thing to say in this chat. Who ratted out who? Trix ratted me out because I said I wanted to go to... I wanted to go to... a Waffle House in the hood. And I got clowned on. It's the phone? Sure, sure. They can turn and arcs overlap, but diagonals are going to make it so much better. Grains are historically our primary source of nutrition, but meat is probably... So the whole story of that whole thing that I know of is we discovered fire, which means we can cook the meat, which means the available proteins from the meat were more accessible to us and could be digested. And what that all means is basically we could get more from the meat because we actually cooked it, unlike savages. Which means please don't eat your steaks blue rare. You're losing your protein gains. That's all I know about. Drive safe, see ya! Going to Waffle House in the hood is a life goal. It's a life goal for me. I do think we need more production. More green circuits. Is there any way I can do this? I think we just copy this, put it down there. An iron plate. Bring me the cow, I'll cut what I want and the rest of Vegetarians kind of true that you do need to eat more food volume mass, but that's not exactly difficult to get. I think that people who ate more meat were probably more nomadic, and then the ones that had grains, it was more consistent. Like, you don't have to rely on, you know, Bob getting a big meal today because he hunted it down. You just know that consistently, if I do this, I'm gonna plant this. Therefore, I have more food. So, I think that there's evidence for both. One's more reliable, but the other one probably has more nutrients. Potatoes, though. Potatoes go crazy. Entire backbones of societies were built on potatoes. Got that out of my inventory. Well, it's the same with broccoli and red meat when iron. 3 hours eating broccoli to get the same iron as half a pound of steak. I think with like scientific advancements, I don't know if it's better or worse to just like eat an iron pill, but I have to put like I have to cook in cast iron to get more iron. If I'm boiling pasta, you know, put a little fishy that's made out of cast iron into the water that I'm boiling. I get more iron. Or I could just eat iron pills. There's like so many ways to mitigate that like I don't have to eat broccoli for 3 hours. But if I ate more red meat, maybe I'd be okay. Drunk from hunter-gatherer days to established grain, so it's like a timeline. Figure multiple green circuits go into red and multiple red, blue. You're gonna be eating a lot more. I didn't think that I was gonna be this slow with producing up here, but I figured because I'm backed up on everything else that it should have been easier. And speeding up the belt's gonna do nothing for me, so I need to increase production. Like, now. And I'm trying to think in my mind where I'm gonna expand it. But I'm done with putting modules on that. It's pretty low. We haven't done the new patch of copper. I still haven't done the no water drinker science. I still haven't done that, but I'm almost done. We've done like two. Yeah, we've done that. We've done that. We've done 2 things today, so it's better than 0. And I do have this producing. It's not sufficient enough, but it's technically done, so we've done 3 things. I'm gonna have to go exterminate this, so let's do a ping. Where's the nuke button? I don't see that. I also don't like how slimy this sounds. It's kind of gross. Nuke. Atomic bomb. That looks very lame compared to the achievement picture you get. Okay. Well, trying to nuke those. Welcome infinite circuit. Wait, actually it's piling up. That's good news. Oh, because the outputs. Because we're not doing anything with them yet. We need to make some kind of science with them. And I forgot what. It was no water science. So we got that. We have the robot flying frames. Now we need low density structure. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with this going into a chest because I know I'm going to need to handcraft some things with it. But only do like that much. Low density structure. What do we need for that? Copper. Honestly, wait. Not that bad. That one's gonna be up here. Somewhere. I don't know what I use low density structures for, except for either robots or science. So we're gonna have low density structure. Turn. Low density structure factory. I didn't say that. Leave it. We're gonna have that here. Ow, buddy might be going through it. Woke up again. Well, hope you're not getting sick or anything. That's how most changes are. Including those better. Oh, lactose intolerant. Yeah, if you don't eat lots of lactose, you lose it. But you can gain it back, which is kind of funny. So I wonder if it's less about, like, people have it and more like the lactose is like, finally, fine, I'll do something. I'll get to work. Pops out of nowhere, huh? Actually, I heard that your... what is... appendix. I heard that your appendix might actually have a function of storing those, long lost enzymes. And people used to think that it was useless, but it's actually not. Not enough sleep, too much 5 and 4 hours. Well, I hope you get good rest soon. Good, consistent rest. Low density goes into yellow science and also rocket silo. Well, I guess I'm not really focusing on rocket silo, so... Other advanced... Okay, so we should have more than just what I've been doing. Or planning to do. So we're gonna expand a good amount for the factory. Up. You. Low density. Steel... is all the way up there. No, I don't have steel. I did say I was gonna get steel pipe down here soon. Which can be right now. You know what? I need both of these. I need both of them. Yippee! Hey, look, that's 2 of the ingredients right there. Bam. Now we do one of these. One of these. And then bop. Bop. C. H. Bop. Bop. I might have some problems with plastic in a little bit, but that's fine with me. I will just notice it and do something about it. How's Factorio's going so far? What should I eat? Chili or ravioli? Chili. Chili's good. Unless it's a chili kind of day. Aha. Sorry. 3 months for a team of Japanese scientists to develop lactose tolerance to consistently eat dairy products. Lost shortly afterwards as they stopped. Yeah, I have experienced that firsthand. Gonna be a problem though. Nobody loves dairy more than lactose intolerant people. I like dairy sometimes, and then I just give up on it completely and I lose it, and then I'm sad again. Okay, we got this constructing. I'll expand it, upgrade it. But that's already some going. I love yogurt. Yogurt's great. I usually get Greek yogurt, which doesn't actually cause me any problems, surprisingly. Not building enough machines for low density. Craft time is really long compared to other ones. Well, hopefully if I have this going. Therefore, by the time I'm gonna need it, which is already now, I'm gonna go distract myself with other things. And then by the time I need it again, I'll be like, oh wait, I have some extra. But we are very soon going to get yellow science, and then I'll have to feel the rain. I sure hope it's not out of power. Good. You like banana yogurt? I don't like banana yogurt. I hate bananas. Bananas are disgusting. Don't need LDS at scale. To launch a rocket? Yeah, I'm not trying to do that, so that means I'm fine for now. And the reason why I'm hurry up and making factories and stuff just so it goes is because I gotta go skedaddle. I am very sorry for oversleeping. I apologize. I did not expect to sleep this long. I will be going. I don't have enough time to even raid out, so this one will just be a do. Good night. Sleep well. I will be streaming hopefully on time tomorrow. We'll see. I don't have high hopes. Short one. Yeah, a short stream of 3 hours. 1 hour less, even though I slept longer. See you, everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. What little we have left, and also a week. Peace out. And like always, skedaddle, skedoodle. Goodbye to all you doodles. Peace.